Hey everybody, Dave Bazanko here, and today what I want to talk about is the differences in the 297 and 497 agency account inside of HighLevel. So for the past year, I have been a 497 agency owner, and I was using their SaaS products to bill for my white labeled agency to my clients. That is really the only advantage to having SaaS, is that it can do automatic billing to your clients, and all the pay-per-use tools inside of HighLevel then become opportunities for you to mark up those offerings. But if you're in Canada, and this applies just to Canadian agency owners, you need to understand that using the SaaS product currently to bill your clients, the HST is a known issue. It is not collected correctly, sometimes not collected at all. It is not accounted for properly. I've gone over this in different videos. What I want to talk to you today about is how you should think about what you need to do next if you're looking to set up your first or your high-level agency. So 497 gets you SaaS. If you're in Canada, you really can't use SaaS because it's an accounting nightmare. So then your next option is the 297 plan, which is going to save you a couple $1,000s every year on the subscription. Now, here's what's important to know about using the $297 plan on a monthly basis. And that is, you have to go into rebilling, and when you set up the account, all your sub accounts, you have to make sure that you've turned on rebilling for all of those accounts. Even though it talks about having margins and you can set a margin, that only applies if you're a SaaS account and you're upselling all of those tools. If you want to go down that road, but you will encounter accounting inconsistencies that will create massive headaches for you down the road. What I've learned is that when you turn off SaaS, there's no need to have the $497 plan anymore, the monthly plan for $497. You can downgrade to $297 because all of the rebilling charges are just pass-through charges if you're not marking them up. And that's the cleanest way to explain this to Revenue Canada, is to say, look, I've got a monthly subscription that I charge my clients for my services. That's over here on the subscription, and HST is accounted for. And I simply have a pass-through charge where no money is made, no margins are made, no markup is made on these pass-through charges for technology services coming through the States. So here's how it works inside of HighLevel. You as an agency have to put your credit card into the system. And every month, whatever your clients use in credit card fees or in usage fees gets charged to your credit card. If you haven't turned on the rebilling for all of your clients, for all of the options, it's very likely that they're going to be doing things like email, using the AI tools, and you will not be getting compensated for that. So that is just a huge red flag when you're setting up your agency. If you're setting up at 297 and you're in Canada, you're not turning on Stripe, you're setting up a sub account, you've set up in Stripe the product that you're charging for, and they're now getting billed through Stripe for their monthly service fee. If all of those technology tools are simply going to be a pass-through charge, you need to make sure that you go in and you check to make sure that all those toggle switches are turned on in the rebilling section. And make sure you go back to your accounting at the end of the month and make sure that you have received enough money to offset those usage charges. I will give you an example. In many of my accounts, we came to realize that even though we thought those rebilling charges were turned on, they were not. And I was losing to the tune of $800 US a month being billed to my agency for my clients' usage, but never being compensated back from my clients. And this is one of the confusing things about setting up your agency in HighLevel. There's a lot going on in the beginning steps when you're setting up your agency. Had I had somebody sitting beside me who had started an agency in Canada and could walk me through the pitfalls, do this, don't do that, that would have been exceptionally helpful. That would have saved me thousands of dollars over the last year. That's what I'm offering you right now. This is a known issue. It's not going away anytime soon. So if you're going to set up a HighLevel agency inside of HighLevel in Canada, I would strongly encourage you. You don't have to, but my affiliate link is in the bottom here. Go ahead and sign up. Check out HighLevel if you haven't done so already with that affiliate link. Use that affiliate link to look at the website at least once, because that will attribute your sale or your affiliation to my agency. And once you've done that, when you sign up through my agency, you will be able to get a 30-day free trial of the software. You become part of my community, and that's where you get that person that you wish you had in the room to say, hey, make sure you do this and make sure you do that. Because here's the challenge, folks. The customer support onboarding team that you're going to be given to set up your account are going to ask you 1,000 questions that you're not going to have the answers to because you just don't know yet. And that's where it becomes very overwhelming, and you're going to make some setup mistakes. A year in, what I've learned is that if I'd had somebody sort of guiding me through how to set this up properly, as a Canadian agency, I wouldn't have made those mistakes. I probably would have saved myself, again, thousands of dollars that I didn't need to spend. And had I known that there was an HST issue with the SaaS product in the beginning, there's a year's worth of an additional, $2,400 US dollars I didn't have to spend because I couldn't use them, and it just created a huge headache for me. So hopefully that's of use to you. Again, a link to my affiliate program is in the description below for HighLevel. If you want to join my community and save yourself a lot of anxiety and angst, go ahead and join. Use the 30-day capture form to sign up for the 30-day free trial, and I'll make sure you get that with your subscription. Thanks, everybody. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you haven't experienced too much pain already, but we're here to make life a little bit easier for you. So I look forward to seeing you in our community. Thanks. Bye for now. What do you think, Ralph? Was that a good one? Oh, was it super boring? I don't know. I think it was a good video. What do you think? You don't look impressed.